Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. Welcome back to 30 Days of Sketches 9. Today is the 27th of March, but I am going back because I am only on day 18. And this sketch was created by the Scrappy Sisters. This particular one was from Katie, and it's more hexagons. Again, I'm not going to go with hexagons, but I love the sketch and I love the different takes that everyone has been using with it. So please make sure you head on over and look at all of those amazing layouts. You can see them in the Facebook group or over on Instagram. Today, I decided to work with a cut file I had in my stash. It's of a rocket ship. I had some photos from Jackson when he was 2.5. Yeah, so I think I was pregnant with Nora. Yeah, that sounds about right. And he was the super cute little astronaut. And when I saw this rocket ship in my collection of cut files, I knew it was going to work perfectly. Wasn't exactly sure how I was going to deal with this particular cut file. Actually, I had to message some of my friends to help me figure this out, but thankfully we had Janet from Galaxy Girl to the rescue, and she really helped me just kind of hone in on what to do, and then Shannon helped and piped in as well. So I love having this network of scrappy friends that I can just send stuff to and just bounce ideas off of, and like, something's missing, what needs to be done, and it's just awesome having the help of friends like that. So I've gotten this painted, and I'm going to do a little bit of a shaker, like a faux shaker, with the inside of the rocket, I guess, where you would, like, I don't know, the glass would be if you wanted to like look out. I don't know what it is. And then I'm also going to add it into the planet at the top. And for the collection that I'm working with today, it is a little bit of Coco Vanilla Studio Legendary Collection. And then I'm going to bring in some embellishments from Field Trip from Chamel. So that's what I'm working with. And it's a pretty basic layout. I really did want to follow the idea of the sketch of having this element kind of lower middle, lower, I don't know, what do you want to call it? Right middle, kind of diagonaling up to the top left with a bit of interest up there. I definitely wanted to get that idea because if you look at the sketch, that's what you see. And I wanted to represent that. I just didn't have photos to cut into hexagons to make work. And that's just kind of how it is. So this is what this layout is going to be about. The sequins are available in the Spiegel Mom Scrap shop. If you're interested in that, you can just use my code Christy15. And while you watch me kind of work this around, let's talk about where I've been for the last few days, because I know it's been very silent on my channel. I did tell you I was behind, and I would be behind. So I will be playing catch up, getting the rest of these layouts up, ending in March and then going into a little bit into April. But the end of March is very busy in my family. We have the Sean and my anniversary, and then 2 days later we have Nora's birthday. So it has just been a very busy end of the month. And then of course up here in Canada, at least in BC, I don't know anywhere else, but we're on spring break, and Sean has been home for the entire week, which has been lovely, but lots of family time. And of course that meant not as much creative time happening. I think we all know how that is, and so that is why it's been uber quiet. But I do hope to get caught up. Things are kind of relaxing and getting back into the flow of things. I'm kind of excited for Monday, honestly, to just back to routines. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, I've gotten the basis of this layout done, right? I've backed it with a couple of pattern papers for each photo. I have the sequins I'm going to add, and I'm going to play with some title and just do some embellishing. But these photos, you guys, I know I just told you what they were about, but aren't they so cute? I can't even remember how we picked this. When it was just Jackson for a long time, we couldn't really justify like buying brand new Halloween costumes that they're only going to wear once. And we're like, what? No. And so we would always go, and we still do actually, go to Value Village and let them pick them out. And that way they can kind of look and see what's available. And I can't remember if this is one that Sean picked out, we both saw and liked, or if Jackson himself picked it out. I actually can't remember. But he loved it. And this was his first time actually going trick-or-treating. He didn't go full out. Like, I think we just kind of went down our little block. I don't think we did very much, but it was so much fun. It was his first like real experience of Halloween and what it was all about, and knocking and saying trick-or-treat and getting the candy and all of that. So it was really fun. And I've had these photos. I actually think I might have even scrapped like him for Halloween already with this, but when I saw the rocket ship, like I said, I just had to go ahead and re-scrap them, and maybe I'll add this into a different part of the album or something. I don't know. I decided for the title, I was just going to call it Super Space Boy, because that's kind of what's happening. I did fussy cut out something at the top as well. So again, you kind of have that banner part that you can see within that sketch from Katie. And I'm pretty happy with it. I love kind of combining it, making everything work and just fit for what I needed it to do. I mention this pretty much every time I do a voiceover with you guys. You do not have to follow the sketch exactly. That is not what they are necessarily meant for, as much as to just be inspired. Take whatever inspiration you can from that sketch and then create something that works for you. And that's pretty much what I did with this one. Was like I said, the idea of having something kind of flow up the page like you can see in the sketch, but instead of using hexagons, of course, I am not using a cut file and 2 photos. And my title isn't where you can see it in the sketch either, but that is okay. It doesn't matter. That's not the part that counts. I'm just going to finish this up by going through some embellishments and having a look to see what kind of fits here and there. I really wanted to get as much like space themed stuff as I could on this layout. I don't do a lot of space type layouts. It's not really something I would necessarily at least say we're really big fans of in this family. Not that we're not fans of it, it's just not something we do. So I was like looking at everything that had to do with stars or moons or space or anything, trying to get them used up. And within the Chamel Field Trip collection, there are these puffy stickers. And I'm like, oh, I'm never going to use these anywhere else, like ever. So I'm trying to use up as many of them as possible. I think in the end, I ended up using 2 extra planets. One of the spaceships I'm going to put next to the other photo. And I think I used up the stars. Honestly, I'm not even sure if I'm ever going to touch the rest of those stickers. They might just stay there forever. I don't know. But at least I got a few used up. So that does make me happy. Definitely rocking through my stash, which of course makes me very happy. I've got this big goal for this year to just keep working through my stash as much as possible, because I have a lot of really amazing things that I haven't touched and you kind of forget about them. And I don't want to do that. I want to use them up. I bought them because I liked them. And I really, really, really want to use them before I decide that maybe I don't like them anymore, because I don't want that to happen. That would kind of be a waste and feel bad to those poor supplies that I bought for a reason that aren't going to end up working. Anyways, this is a really long voiceover. I'm not sure why it was so long. Sorry about that. But we are wrapping up, and here's a look at my finished layout. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon with another layout. Bye, everyone.